Hello there, namaste. So this is episode 2 of Killer Soup, and I gotta say, I'm absolutely loving it. This one, it changes up kind of the perspective of it. So the first episode was kind of the dynamic between well, everyone cheating on each other, the ruined family, the spouse wanting to get a restaurant, and the husband realizing his spouse was cheating on him, even though he was cheating on her too. They're not hinting at that as much because, well, he's not the main focus of the story, so they're focusing on her. However, I like how they did episode 2 because they primarily focused on this young aspiring police officer who's going above and beyond, and I enjoyed him. He is epic. And before I forget, I gotta say, the grandmother, the elderly woman that was being interviewed in the beginning, oh my gosh, she's a complete hippie. I absolutely loved it. It was hilarious. She's all, oh no, my son wouldn't drink, the detective that passed away. She's like, oh, my son wouldn't drink. My husband was a raging alcoholic and it's genetic, so he wouldn't have done it. Oh, he never did drugs and alcohol. Me and my husband, we did those. We met a cave in 71. That's how we met. It was just like, oh my gosh, a complete hippie. The freaking 70s happened in India too, I guess. But I freaking loved it. It was hilarious. And the cinematography, once again, they had this Zolly shot near the end where there's the confrontation between the young detective, or the young police officer, and the wife, the mastermind behind everything. They had that Zolly shot. They had this shot where she was talking with the senior detective, and where she turns around and starts walking out of the hospital, and she's walking underneath the rays of light, so it's like darkness and then an occasional light casting upon her face. I freaking loved the cinematography of this this show. It is absolutely phenomenal to just follow it and be able to enjoy an absolutely new character, as you still see everything else going on, because, well, one guy ends up in the hospital. One of the characters ends up in the hospital for the majority of the episode. And oh my gosh, it was aggravating to watch because the young detective's doing his job. He's following these hunches, doing a great job. And I don't want to give away spoilers, but I'm just going to say, if you hit water from a very high distance, it's like hitting concrete. So your body splatters. I'm just going to say that. Your body splatters into little pieces. There is difference. Like they say, if you want to avoid, you throw something down ahead of you. So if something that he happened to have in his hand, he threw it down ahead of him to break the water, there is a possibility to survive. But I kind of hope that there is no survival. It makes it kind of interesting. It makes it more like, how many more bodies are going to be added onto this? But I'm absolutely enjoying this story because it's intriguing to just watch these characters because I remember in the trailer I was enjoying it because it looked like the guy was in charge, and then it turned around and I thought it was a bait and switch for the woman being in charge, and I was like, I don't like that. That seems very Western, woman does everything. But no, I've seen enough of the criminal documentaries that take place where women are basically poisoning and taking out family members just because they want more. And I'm just like, yeah, she literally watched all these documentaries and embodies it. She embodies like the female psychopath, and I'm absolutely enjoying it. She's doing an amazing job acting in this role, and I can see because poor Ushesh is just madly in love with her and is willing to basically torture himself for her. Oh, we guys are simple-minded. We're willing to do anything for the ones we care about. Oh my gosh. You got to be careful where you put that dedication. You have to absolutely be careful because they will turn it around if it's not the right person. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Doodles.